Hey guys, so I'm with the bombshell, Kelly Lynch. you look like a bombshell.
Thank you. It took hours and minutes to do this.
I figured you just like woke up and just rolled out of bed and said, "Oh yeah, I got to be at that thing."
Well, some days, but I would say 99.9% of the days are not those days.
So no, it was really funny. So I signed up for this thing, and I saw your name, and I was like, I never thought in my wildest dreams I would ever had an opportunity to interview you.
And here we are.
No, and so I was thinking to myself, I looked at your credits and stuff, and I've seen a lot of your movies, and I was like, you know what, she's got a bucket list, and I'm imagining that bucket list has to do with The Outsiders, because you've been in a movie with Tom Cruise, Patrick Swayze, so I'm just thinking you need to knock off like Emilio Estevez and C. Thomas Howell, maybe.
I dated Emilio for a second, so in a weird way I have knocked off every one of those guys is like somewhere been in my life in a big way, and one of my favorite movies and one of those informative films when I was a young me. So
wow, because Emilio's like my height, so
hey, confidence.
That's true. That's true.
Tom Cruise isn't the tallest actor I've ever worked with, and I kicked up. I'm wearing very, very high shoes, I might add, because this dress is too long. But Tom and I did a scene in Cocktail where we had a kiss, and I took my shoes off, and he looked at me eye to eye, and he went, "What did you do?" And I said, "Well, I took my shoes off," and he went, "Why? You look great like that. You look great tall. It's magnificent." I was like, okay. That's confidence.
So you're a part of a Stephen King project, and I wanted to know, do you have a Stephen King favorite?
Absolutely, Carrie, because I was terrified in high school. I was one of those girls who was like a nerdy bookie, this tall and like 4th grade girl, and the mean girls were always terrifying me and putting toilet paper in my locker and telling me to stuff my bra and things like that. When that came out, it was like a vicarious, I guess everyone feels that way in high school. It was the worst time of my life. I just hated it. I hated everything about it. And I thought that kids, it's like Lord of the Flies. I mean, kids get together and they are really cruel, so that one hit me. And then that was like my first Stephen King, book. And then I was like on the sled ride, I think I've read, I was just talking to this gentleman over here, I think I've read I've read almost everything. So
Did you read Mr. Mercedes before or after?
Well, my mother actually had read the 3 books before, and it was talking to me about them. I kept going, I gotta get those. And then I got the opportunity to play Deb Hartsfield. My mother thought I was joking when I said I got the part of Deb. She was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I am Deborah Hartsfield.
It's kind of a twisted character. I read up on it, and I was like, wow. I was like, that's like a dark character. I was like, I don't know how you get to a point like that when you're acting, or what you have to think about to say, I got to get myself in this type of a mood.
It's an organic. I'm a trained actor, but it is an organic kind of. When the writing, the set, costume designers, you've got a director like Jack Bender, David E. Kelly's your writer, Dennis Lehane. These people, you literally feel like you put your hand into a glove. Obviously I did some research and work about the type of person Deborah Hartsfield is, but it just felt like a fit for me, and I was so happy to be able to come to work and wear the humanity costume as opposed to the pretty girl glam costume, which I'm known for. But like I did the L Word as a guy for a couple seasons.
That's right. I remember. That's right.
Ivan is a very handsome and complicated character, and I'm very, very happy to be an actor and not to worry about the pretty. I'm very, very happy to do that.
So did you have fun at Comic-Con?
It was a blast. The last time I was in Comic-Con, I was with Bill Murray, who's a friend. He opened Comic-Con 2015, and I thought we were all going to die in Hall H, but this is a lot more under control. I had an idea about what Comic-Con is, and we had a great time. We really did.
Yeah, Comic-Con terrifies me. That's why I haven't been yet. But I was like, oh my gosh, she's there. I wonder what she's thinking at a place like Comic-Con.
I'm thinking I should have worn a costume. Is what I'm thinking. But no, it's fascinating, And for me, these are like, if not for the diehard fans, these are people that have elevated all of us and all of it to where it is right now, and God bless them. And I enjoy that people have a way of getting out of the world we're in right now for a weekend and having some fun, Thank
you so much.